The latest episode of Solo Leveling, episode 12 of Season 2, left viewers in awe with its intense and thrilling sequences. The host of A&B began the video with an excited tone, admitting that the episode was so overwhelming that he forgot to give the customary headphone warning. Nevertheless, he quickly moved past formalities, eager to dive into the action-packed episode. The episode opened with a terrified cameraman, Nevdice, who seemed utterly confused by the chaos unfolding around him. S-rank hunters from Korea were also shown in a state of panic as they found themselves surrounded by swarms of ants and an imposing army of black soldiers. The tension escalated when one ant attempted an attack but was quickly overpowered as its head was ripped apart. Iron then appeared, followed by a fiery assault. Kargalagan, affectionately referred to as Hyok, also made a powerful entrance alongside Jinu's formidable army of tanks. Overwhelmed by the chaotic scene, struggled to comprehend the situation until Jinu arrived, bringing clarity to the chaos. As the scene shifted to the outside world, it was revealed that all connections to the island had been lost. Neither live broadcasts nor information about the hunter's status was available. Speculation ran rampant, with some fearing that all the S-rank hunters had been killed. Meanwhile, the determined cameraman persisted in his attempts to restore the connection. Back on the battlefield, an intense and beautifully animated fight ensued, one that the host described as the most spectacular since JJK. Jinu began administering potions to his injured comrades, only to recall that the potions could not be given by hand. As he carefully distributed the healing potions, the hunter's wounds started to heal, leaving everyone astonished. However, when Jinu reached Hunter Cha, the potion failed to work due to the severity of her injuries. The narrative then shifted to Mr. Gogan, who was visibly distressed about his inability to assist the hunters directly due to his age. As he pondered his limitations, the scene briefly cut to Jinu's sister, who was attempting to fix her TV with home remedies before resorting to her phone. Her impatience amused her mother, who found the situation somewhat endearing. Another significant revelation came with the news of Gotoji's death at the hands of the powerful black ant. The Japanese Hunter Association's head expressed frustration, calling Goto useless despite his former claims of being a king. The scene then transitioned back to the battlefield, where Jinu and his elite soldiers, including Egress Iron, continued their fight against the ants. As the battle intensified, Jinu made the strategic decision to revive the fallen ants to bolster his army. He instructed the group to follow Karaga, nicknamed Dusk, to safety. The arrival of the terrifying Kali ant signaled the appearance of the final villain. The ant's powerful aura left everyone in shock. Jinu confronted the creature, taunting it for its ability to speak despite being an insect. As the live broadcast resumed, viewers around the world watched Jinu with bated breath. His sister was left in shock, while Mr. Gogan, realizing the gravity of the situation, vented his frustration by breaking chairs. The fight continued with punches powerful enough to alter the terrain. The exhausted cameraman struggled to maintain consciousness due to the sheer force of the battle. Jinu eventually gained the upper hand, but the fight took a twist when the black ant delivered a poisonous slash to Jinu's face, causing him to waver. Before the outcome could be revealed, the scene shifted again to the Japanese Association's head, who mistakenly speculated that the black ant was retreating to recover. In a moment of emotional intensity, one of the three remaining S-rank hunters, Minoru, broke down in tears, refusing to fight again. Despite his teammates' encouragement, his fear was overwhelming. Meanwhile, inside the cave, the black ant prepared to deliver a final blow to Jinu. However, Jinu caught its hand, surprising everyone. Beck, initially believing nothing could surprise him anymore, was left stunned. Jinu's ability to detect harmful substances granted him a buff, making him immune to poison. Determined to end the battle quickly to save Hunter Cha, Jinu engaged the ant once again. The black ant, realizing its strength and poison were ineffective, began to transform. The intense background music added to the scene's dramatic tension. Jinu drew his dual demon swords, and the ensuing clash was described as breathtaking, with elements of ice, fire, and bubbles creating a visually stunning battle. During the fight, the black ant realized that Jinu's speed matched its own, and was increasing with each attack. Despite its attempts to counterattack, Jinu's fatal strike ability evolved into a maximum level mutilation ability. With this newfound power, Jinu cut off the ant's hand with his demon blade. Panicking, the ant tried to escape, but was pursued relentlessly by Jinwoo. He threw the creature down and mutilated its limbs, leaving it helpless. As a last resort, the ant commanded its swarm to attack, but Jinwoo's army countered with overwhelming force. The vibration resembled the demon castle's earlier battles, with Jinwoo's soldiers wreaking havoc. The black ant attempted to heal itself and escape, but Jinwoo used telekinesis to throw it down once again. This time, he dismembered the creature with his swords, ending its reign of terror. With the black ant defeated, the remaining ants attempted to flee, but their fate was predictable. The focus then shifted to Hunter Cha, who remained in grave danger. Jinwoo desperately tried to save her with the elixir of life, but it failed. Unable to use his shadow exchange ability more than once a day, Jinwoo faced a critical dilemma. After a moment of thought, he came up with a plan. As the signature blue aura surrounded him, the episode came to an end. The host concluded by encouraging viewers to watch the episode, emphasizing its visual brilliance. He reminded the audience not to miss the upcoming finale next week, urging them to subscribe to the channel for more coverage of solo leveling in English.